Hey, beautiful souls, Lane Smith Brown of weirdhummingbirds.com. And I was thinking today about how I've evolved in a particular area, and I'm kind of proud of it, actually. A little surprised that I was able to do it, and it's not there 100% of the time, but I used to be a real all or nothing kind of person. So when I had a project in mind, or if I had something I wanted to do, I would drive until it's done. So when it came to renovating our house or taking on a project or doing the gardening, whatever it happened to be, I would do it until I was exhausted because I had to have it completed in a particular amount of time. I just created a day, arbitrary day. I wanted this done in 3 days, and then just went hard, got it done. My mate is the complete opposite of that. Really laid back, does what she feels like doing, lines herself up, approaches projects sort of 1 hour at a time because she wants pleasure more than she wants that thing to have happened. She wants to be in peace. I watched that with such frustration the first few years that we were together. But what was weird is she always got way more done than I did. And she got it done really, really well because she was in the flow, in that energy. And she allowed herself to just do one thing. I'm just going to do one thing today. I'm just going to get all the stuff prepped. And then tomorrow I'm going to start the project. I would have it prepped. I would have it done. I would just go at it and get it done in the shortest amount of time with no pleasure. And there she was, just breaking it apart. But she was being more effective at the end result than I was being. So I had to look at it. And I just made a commitment to myself. And I need reminding of this every once in a while. This isn't perfect, but take on one thing. If there's something that I want to change, I'm going to change one thing. If there's a project I'm going to take on, I'm going to do a portion of it at a time. I want myself to stay in some level of peace and connection. So I'm just giving that to you today. If you're looking at the kind of work that we're doing here and the work that all kinds of people are doing around the world as far as transforming the way they do their lives and learning new skills, learning new ideas, and moving forward in other directions than what you're used to, consider this. Do one step at a time. If you have a habit like gossiping and you know it's not serving you, quit that one thing. Just stop gossiping. If you have lots of negative self-talk and you're constantly calling yourself down, maybe that's the one that you want to just take on, that one thing, and limit the amount of times you call yourself down. Maybe you want to explore a new idea or a new career path. You don't have to quit your job and go into that unless you're really, really feeling motivated to do that. But you could volunteer in an organization like that, do research on that particular job. There's all kinds of ways you can taste what it is you're going after with a level of ease. You can, let's just say you spend a lot of time on your phone. Stop that one thing. Let's just say you spend a lot of time with difficult people. Maybe you learn to limit that a little bit. Take yourself out of that energy every once in a while. There's all the, just look at the stuff that you'd like to get rid of in your life and just break it apart. What's the one thing that I can do that moves the needle on this particular area where I know I'm going in the direction that I want? There's a small portion. I'm just going to get used to that. I'm going to acclimate to that. I'm going to find it easy to kind of limit my time with negative people. I'm going to get better and better at saying good things about myself instead of negative things about myself. I'm going to learn to catch myself when I want to talk badly about somebody, or I'm in a situation where others are. I'm going to take myself out. It's the one thing I'm going to do till I'm grounded and I own that. I have now changed my behavior in that one area, and then take on something else, and then take on something else. What happens is when you start to retrain your body and your brain to do things differently, it starts to get excited with you, because you've taken these small steps that you've kind of maintained some level of safety for that ego part of you that wants everything to stay the same, to stay familiar, because it thinks you're safe when it's the same old, same old. It's a nice approach. It feels good on so many levels, but the fact that it brings your subconscious online and helps move you in that direction, you can start adding bigger things over time because you've acclimated to that new way of doing things. So just one thing at a time. If there's something you want to do that you think will change your life for the better, do that one thing. Take one course, change one habit, change one behavior until you've mastered it to some level and there's a degree of comfort, and then take on something else. There's no rush here. You're getting shit done. You're starting to move through your life in a better way. Be kind, be peaceful, and see where that takes you. Okay, that's it for me right now. Talk to you later. Bye.